Culture Report.
So boom. Obviously, if you know, you know. I'm not gonna mention it, Joe, but I'm on the uppers. So how it goes, there's normally 4 tiers: the lowers, the uppers, aka the ones, the twos, and there can be 3s and 4s. Sometimes the 3s and 4s is connected, so it's just like a big fortress. I think it's like that in Wandsworth prison, but the prison I was in, it was split. So you could only have a 1s and 2s really, because you can't see the other level, because it's under you or it's on top of you. So yeah, my next door, I was banged up next to quite a lot of, there was a few YOs on the wing, mixed up with a few young men. So what it was violent as fuck. It was proper violent. Every day it was violent, like violence. There must have been a kid, he just came to the wing. I think I must have come back from healthcare or something. But the kid looks distorted, like he's just looking around, he's just standing upstairs on the 2s, he's not talking to anyone. I'm thinking, what's wrong with this guy? I just looked at him and think, but obviously that's not my status in the jailhouse, isn't where you from out there, use your ops, use your pagans. I'm past that, innit? So this is a general conversation. I might ask you where you're from and but that's general conversation where I see it as, look, we're all in the same position. But you gotta be careful with some of them general conversations. As I told you in the first jail story, you might be chatting to the wrong person. So boom, he's just standing there looking distorted, black cute plaits. And I've gone to my cell. Come out my cell and I've seen him now with like 4 other youths that's on the wing. They've gone into the cell. I'm thinking, okay, these lot must have some weed or something. Like they must have something to smoke. Well, I guess they did, because they tried to smoke him. They went in the cell, they tried to smoke him. But the wickedest thing is, I'm clocking something's obviously going on, because the walls are thin in jail, innit? Whatever they used to build these cells, I don't know, the whole wing's shaking. Once again, I'm first row. I was first row for every fight that happened. So, yeah, it's 4 against 1. Tell me why one of the attackers is getting punched into the shower. The other 3 are trying to swing bangs from behind each other. Like, you know, like you got that shield in front of you. In my opinion, obviously, he never lost that situation whatsoever. What it turned out, a certain rapper, I'm not going to mention his name, but a certain rapper had put 5 grand on his head. They said, yo, that's my op. If you don't get him, I'll send a man 5 grand. The rapper's got paper, so it could happen. They obviously went for it. And they didn't claim the bounty. They definitely didn't claim the bounty, because he was the last man standing. After he smacked up 4 men in that cell, because like I said, I creaked the door. I said, rah. Obviously you got to get back a bit just in case, you know. But obviously one of them's got a makeshift shank. Poked him twice in the chest, but like, to be real, yeah, I don't even think it was that deep in the sense of like a poking, because after the fact, and when it's been separated, the madman shouting on the wings, that all, like, you know, like them pub man that get the bottle themselves and start screaming, is that all you got, mate? That's what he was saying in like a hood version. I can't really reference what exactly he said, but you know, he wanted more. His top was red, but he wanted more. You see one guy with a bus face run over there, the other guy tried to run to his cell, the other one got stopped by the govs, and the other one never came back out his cell. But bounty failed. The bounty failed, rude boy. So, yeah, I hope that rapper didn't pay them, because boy, that would have been a waste of 5 grand. You put a bounty on a man on a 4-on-1 assault and he comes out looking better. Crazy. This is Joe Toes, looking for more.